Core Clappings in the Storm Tracker Center. And last full day of spring court, and we should enjoy these relatively cooler temperatures while they last.
I like the air quotes there, Kelly, because you're right. It's not going to be cool by any stretch of the imagination today, but it's really not going to be as oppressive as far as the heat goes later this week. And getting a check in with what I'm tracking for you, we're warmer and breezy today, and the breezy conditions do result in elevated fire danger from this afternoon through at least early tomorrow. But then the triple-digit heat takes over for your first afternoon of the summer season. And we're going to continue to see high temperatures in the triple digits in the valley for the remainder of this week. It's going to be a toasty start to your summer season. Getting a check in with the conditions outside this morning. We are in the 60s in the valley, 50s to mid 60s in the foothills, and 30s to 40s in our mountain zones this morning, with wind out of the north up to 10 miles an hour right now in areas of Redding as well as Corning. Gusts early to midday up to 25 miles an hour. This is a look at 10 a.m. and you can see along I-5, that's where we'll have the strongest gusts this morning. They're not quite as substantial at 5 p.m., but they pick up a little bit this evening. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour out of the north later tonight through at least early tomorrow morning. But then after tomorrow morning, those winds do subside and our fire danger is not as prevalent. Then we'll see a shift in the winds. They'll actually be out of the south midweek, and that's helpful for our fire danger as the south winds carry in a little bit more moisture from that marine air, but it's not really going to be cooling this down much or at all. Satellite and radar showing you some clouds filling back into the region this morning ahead of high pressure building inland. So the clouds are actually getting drawn in a little bit from this area of low pressure off to our east, but also from a wet system well off to our northwest. High pressure building inland is heating us up and drying us out, while low pressure to our east right now is driving the gusty north winds. But as that shifts further to our east, that takes the wind with it. High pressure builds inland, just leaving us with these dry and hotter conditions on the way for tomorrow through the rest of this week. And that high pressure along the coast will be the dominant feature in your forecast. Low pressure off the coast of Baja actually driving a little bit of moisture up into our region, but the latest models are showing the threat of thunderstorms will stay to our south or east as high pressure just absolutely dominates our forecast heading into the weekend, and that is just driving these hotter conditions and our dry weather. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny today with 70s to 80s in the northern mountains, mostly 70s in the Sierra and southern Cascades. Partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Foothills partly cloudy in the morning and mostly sunny for the afternoon with highs in the mid 70s to mid 80s. And if you're in the valley today, it's low to mid 90s for your afternoon. The average high temperature for this date in Redding is 94. We're going to hit 93 today, so just slightly below average, but pretty much around the average mark across the board for the valley this afternoon. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny in the mid-valley with low to mid-90s for your Monday, and then the heat is on. Get a look at this. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. Tomorrow is the first day of the summer season, and we're going to end up in the triple digits. We'll get even hotter Wednesday, and then not quite as hot for the remainder of the week, but staying downright toasty. Lows in the low to mid-70s, highs well above the century mark. Redding, the peak of the heat, 108 degrees on Wednesday, but that looks safe as the record is 110. After that, we're still in the triple digits heading through your upcoming weekend forecast. Kelly, get ready. The heat, it is on for those first several days of summer.